we're now going to talk about some facts that come from binomial expansion. So we're going to look at a couple of cases. Suppose that we have x plus y to the first power. Well, that means that when we expand this, we just get x plus y. Well, x plus y squared, we know this one. That gives us x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. If we do x plus y cubed, we're going to get x cubed plus 3xy, x squared y, plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. If we do x plus y to the fourth, then we get x to the fourth plus 4x cubed y plus 6x squared y squared plus 4xy cubed plus y to the fourth. We're going to get x plus y to the fifth is x to the fifth plus 5x cubed x to the fourth y plus 10x cubed y squared plus 10x squared y cubed plus 5xy to the fourth plus y to the fifth. So these are what we're looking at, and I want to notice some patterns. So first, let's look at the number of terms. For x plus y to the first, we get 2 terms. For x plus y squared, we get 1, 2, 3 terms. For x plus y to the third, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. X plus y to the fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. And x plus y to the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. So I hope you notice already that there's a connection here. It turns out that if we look at this pattern that's being developed of x plus y to the n, then that suggests the following. If we raise x plus y to the n, then we will have n plus 1 terms. And this is important. Make sure you get this down. There are n plus 1 terms. Second, look at these again and notice that here, this adds up to a power 1, a power 1. A 1 and a 1 is a 2. So here's a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 3. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. So the powers, or the degrees, of each term always add up to n. The exponent starts at x to the n and y to the 0 for the first term, and it ends with a 0 on the x and an n on the y. So it goes down by 1 on one and up by 1 on the other. And that's 3 and 4 together. And that the variables x and y have symmetrical roles. That is, if you replace x and y with y and y with x, then the expansion x plus y yields the same terms, just in the other order. So if I just turn this around, instead of going x to the fourth to y to the fourth, I could go y to the fourth to x to the fourth, but I get the same thing, even if all I did was swap the orders. They'd just be written backwards. So these are the facts that you need to know, and these are the most important ones, that they always add up to n, and it goes down by 1 for one variable and up by 1 for the other. But if you can keep these facts in mind, it makes working through the rest of these problems so much easier.